guys, welcome to the Brinkley owner tour of the 3950. You've probably been on YouTube scanning around looking at different videos of this 3950 and you just see RV salesmen walking through it. Well, we're going to take you on an in-depth tour of what it's like to actually live in this thing full time.
With a couple of pets. Last week we had a video that we put out to our friends and family and we mentioned doing a Brinkley tour and we got so much feedback and a lot of people are excited for it. So why don't we just start?
Sounds good. So I feel like Brinkley actually did a really good job with the layout of the kitchen.
Yeah.
You have 2 bar stools right here, so we can sit here and have a snack. Actually, we usually eat there because we don't use the dinette.
But we have a 4-burner stove. We have a pretty spacious size oven. I've been able to have a couple of burners going and the stove oven going. And I've seen that everything has cooked through fine. I haven't seen any decrease in flame up here while I have the oven going. And the microwave is pretty awesome. Supposedly it does have the air fryer to it, but we haven't used it yet. We also have a spice rack. And I love spices and everything I cook. So I utilize all of that space. We have silverware pull downs here. We also have some more here. We like this feature a lot, but I think one of my biggest favorites is this.
So we like this big pull-out drawer. It's really for big pots and pans, but we use it for all the cleaning supplies for the rig. So Kate's going to take you over to the pantry.
Because it's such a far walk.
Yep. So this is actually probably the coolest thing with the 3950. You have this big pantry, and it even has pull-outs right here. So you just crazy storage, and you have 2 of them side by side. So that's the people one, and then the other one's the pet one.
This is the Maggie drawer.
That's got all the cat and dog food in it.
And then all the bacon goodies. Yeah, look at Maggie eyeing that shelf.
Yeah, she is. Next to our pantry is a fridge, which is a residential fridge with ice maker in it. So that's pretty nice. And it's actually come in handy. It feels like you're at home. And then next to that is our dinette, which is where I do all my business. Yeah.
So and it has meetings all day.
Yeah, and then it has a pull-out there, which we never use it, but
it's a pretty good size. I'd say it comes out close to the couch here, and then you can just push it back. But we really do utilize this island with the stools quite often. This is where we eat our dinner, we eat lunch, have our snacks in the morning. So we just kind of keep it tucked off to the side. And
this couch actually goes in a little bit more, so it can give you room to go behind this dinette if you actually used it in that application.
It's super easy because back in the corner here there's some buttons and it's labeled really well. You can hit it and say you want the large U and it will move it to that size. You can hit the small U and it will adjust it, and you can even hit the button and it will bring it right to travel mode. Not to say that there's not more work that you have to do other than just hitting the button, because you do have to take the cushions out. You do have to drop a couple of the settings here to make it fit into the small U and travel mode. But it is nice that there's no manual work other than some movement of the cushions.
You have an L-shaped couch that they came out with after the fact that we got this one. But Kate, why don't you just lay down like you're going to watch TV right now?
Ooh.
Yeah, you know, and...
This is my favorite. Actually, hold on. This is my favorite.
Yeah.
It's pretty comfortable. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people hate on it, but it's pretty good. And you can fit quite a few people on here. I think we've had 5 grown adults at one point. And we've all been comfortable, pretty spacious, and watching TV.
Yeah, so it works out for us. We like it. We don't need the recliners. Personally, we just lay on the couch and put the pillows behind us, so that works for us. But there is other options out there. And behind Kate there on the floor, near the floor, is our fireplace, which saved us this winter. That thing puts off quite a bit of heat.
Oh.
And it's electric. It's not propane, but it works really well. And then our 65-inch Philips TV above it, Roku TV. All TVs that come with the rig are Philips, and they're Roku TVs, which is pretty sweet.
I do also like that there's some hidden storage on the top, and we have some hidden storage on the bottom here too. So that's a nice perk here. You have storage up here as well. And if you happen to look underneath, this is all Velcro, and there's a big storage container here as well.
I can't do it.
I'm trying to be serious here. Next.
To the garage now. So a lot of people, a lot of family have asked, they said, hey, you know, the garage is underneath the RV. They got some garage, and well, no, it's not technically under the RV. And I know a lot of people that are watching this video know that when you hear about a toy hauler, you know that the space is the garage that you get to use as whatever you want. So if you want to put a car in here, like a smart car or a motorcycle or a side-by-side, you have that option, or it can be used as an office or another living room, which it also has all these different applications.
We've also seen other people on the Brinkley forum pages that they are able to drop these and make these beds, bunk beds. There's an extra loft here, so you can fit quite a few kids, quite a few families in here if they're coming to visit you while you're at a super cool location and your friends want to come visit for a long weekend.
Yeah, so just like most toy haulers, this is a couch that's on the lower setting that'll come down and unfold into a regular couch that faces each other. And then above is the bed, is a full queen size bed that comes down, and there is a ladder that goes to that. Now, Kate and I utilize the couch in the bed form, and then we have a memory foam mattress on the very top. We take that down and put that on the couches when we have guests, because we never usually have more than 2 guests. And that way they don't have to climb up and down, and I think it's a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
So I'll just walk right by Kate here and show you that this is the 3-season doors. This has glass at the top here, and it can slide down and become screens, so the airflow really blows through here nicely. This is Kate's desk over here. This is where she works. Sit-stand desk. She also has a walking treadmill for that.
Yeah.
So she's set up. She's high-speed, low-drag back here. And
I'm always moving and grooving.
that's right. She sure is. And this is the Coco.
This is Coco V. She's one of our babies, one of our cats.
And this right here is kind of like a lifesaver, pretty close to it. You actually have the litter box down in this base here. It's not the best thing because you still have the litter box in here, which it stinks, literally. But, you know, it works for us.
But RV life, there's got to be some compromises. We considered doing one of the big litter robots, but there just wasn't enough room compared to all the other things we thought were more of a priority. So being able to tuck it under there, out of the way, and using pellets instead of cat litter has actually saved us quite a bit. It minimizes the smell, it minimizes them dragging cat litter across the RV as well. So if you're looking for something other than just a normal litter box or a little litter robot, then I'd look at this for your house or your RV.
And then behind this catio, whatever you want to call it, is our half bath, which we kind of use as a storage space when we don't have guests. Obviously we have some weights in there, a ladder, but that is a half bath. This actually folds down as a sink behind it. Panning over from the bathroom is our LG full wash and dry combo. Now that baby,
I love this thing.
Yeah, it is actually pretty sweet. And this is a residential unit that we were able to put in the RV. We bought it at Home Depot.
So this is a residential unit, and it's a huge perk of having within the unit when you are traveling full time, just because it saves you from spending a day at the laundromat, and I'm able to keep up with it while we're home working, while we're home on the weekend. It's got the wash and the dry setting that will just automatically do it, or you can manually set the modes that you want for wash and dry, and that's pretty helpful too. Okay, so the moment you guys have all been waiting for is the introduction to the dog, the most important person in the berry bundle, and that's Maggie.
How's your good girl? This is what she does 80% of the time. The other 20% is broken down into barking, begging, and pulling. Marco.
Polo.
Hi. So here's just a quick overview of what the bathroom looks like. So you have a full-size shower. I fit in there just fine. I've never had an issue where I didn't feel like I had enough space, although this bathroom is a little bit tight. I think it has a good flow to it. There's also these pull-outs, which are great. They come way out. There's really not a ton to talk about in there since it's just where the business gets done. Let's go to the master suite.
Yeah.
which is set up just like every other Brinkley fifth wheel. Just about any fifth wheel you get from Brinkley, I think there's only a couple that might have a different floor plan.
There are a few that come this way for the bed.
Yeah, some of the smaller ones might, but for the most part, the bed kicks out on the slide right above where our other kitty cat is over there.
This is Callie. Hi, you want to say hi to our friends? Yeah. Okay. Good girl. All right.
Behind Kate is a big closet in there.
It's just pretty good size, and there's also some shelving up on the right-hand side here. Huh, Callie? Okay. Hello, baby.
That bottom drawer there, yeah, give her a pull. That's where the original RV style Splendide all-in-one unit is. And that thing is really nice. We actually had to use it when we had an issue with the LG that was due to owner error, but we got it fixed and squared away. So plenty of storage though, all said and done. You know, TV up here, 32-inch, you know, works pretty good for what it is. Dehumidifier behind Kate, you got to have one of those in these units. They just, you need it. And then this is our just regular dresser. You also have some other drawers below the bed. So overall, I think it's pretty good layout for what it is.
I like it a lot. It's pretty spacious in here. We do have the king setup, but have a queen bed, and that has given us so much more space and freedom to move within this room. Oftentimes we do not open up our slides on travel days where we're staying the night at a Harvest Host, just so we can get up and get going super early in the morning.
Want to know what travel day looks like? This is it. This is how we do it. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by to watch the inside tour of the Brinkley 3950 with us. We're going to have a part 2, which will go into the exterior of the rig, and we'll dive into a few more of the things that we have inside, and break it down, especially the kitchen.
Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys my kitchen. But also, we have a lot of people that ask us questions about our workstations, because we do work full-time Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and we work remote, so we have to have good, comfortable working stations. That way we can continue to live this lifestyle and to be able to travel and explore on nights and weekends.
We wanted to thank you again for joining us on the Brinkley Tour Part 1. Make sure to like and subscribe and join us next time for Part 2.